It took me a year, exactly. 365 days from the first quiet suspicion to the final, undeniable proof. I watched him. I listened. I documented everything. And when the time came, I dismantled his life, piece by careful piece. Our marriage had been comfortable. That's the word I would use. We had a good house, a quiet street, routines that felt solid. So solid. To anyone looking in, we were a stable couple. Predictable. Content even. We had built a life, brick by brick, over 2 decades. Or so I thought. The first sign was so small, I barely noticed it. A late text message, well past midnight. His phone screen glowing under the covers. A soft hum. He mumbled something about work, a client emergency. His voice thick with sleep. I remember feeling a tiny prickle of unease, then pushing it away. My husband wasn't like that. He just wasn't. Life continued. The mornings were still coffee and the newspaper. A familiar ritual. Evenings, quiet dinners. But that prickle of unease, it didn't completely vanish. It settled. Like a tiny grain of sand in a smooth mechanism. Sometimes, I'd catch him checking his phone too quickly, or smiling at something on the screen when I wasn't supposed to see. Little things. Insignificant, perhaps. But they started to accumulate. Building a quiet weight in the back of my mind. The confirmation came, not with a bang, but a whisper. A forgotten tablet, left on the kitchen counter. An email notification popped up, from someone I didn't recognize. Her name was Evelyn. The subject line was casual, but the content was not. A shared inside joke. A reference to a weekend trip. My stomach dropped. I knew then. I just knew. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. There was no immediate outburst. Instead, a cold, hard knot formed in my chest. A silent rage. It wasn't the kind that explodes. It was the kind that freezes. That hardens. I felt a sudden clarity, a sharp focus I hadn't known I possessed. My vision narrowed. My world became very, very quiet. Just the sound of my own breath. My first thought was instinctual, confront him. Demand answers. But something held me back. A small, rational voice. What would that achieve? Lies. Denials. More pain. It wouldn't change anything. Not truly. I needed more than just confirmation. I needed proof. Irrefutable. Undeniable. And I needed it on my terms, not his. So I waited. I breathed. And I planned. The next few weeks were a delicate dance. I paid attention to his schedule. His phone habits. I started checking bank statements more closely. Small transactions for flowers, for dinners I hadn't attended. I found hidden messages in his work email archive, carefully buried. A second phone, a burner, tucked away in an old shoebox in the garage. He thought he was being so clever. He was not. We went to dinner parties. We visited friends. I smiled. I laughed. I even held his hand. Every interaction was a performance. I watched his eyes, searching for a tell, a flicker of guilt. There was nothing. Just his usual, charming self. The man everyone knew. The man I thought I knew. Each polite conversation, each shared joke, felt like a lie I was complicit in. The tension was a constant hum beneath my skin. Then I discovered Evelyn was not just a passing affair. She was a coworker. His junior, in fact. And they were using company resources, company time, to facilitate their relationship. Lunch meetings turning into secret rendezvous. Travel expenses fudged. This wasn't just a personal failing. This was professional misconduct. This was something tangible. Something that could be used. And the quiet anger in me sharpened. It gained an edge. The pieces started to fall into place. I wasn't interested in a messy divorce. Not anymore. I wanted justice. A specific, methodical kind. I began building a dossier. Dates, times, locations. Screenshots. Scanned documents. Everything. I researched company policies. HR protocols. I learned the language of corporate ethics. My goal was no longer just to expose the affair. It was to ensure there were consequences. Consequences that would stick. There were moments, of course. Moments where the sheer weight of it all almost broke me. One evening, he came home, whistling, happy. He kissed my forehead. Asked about my day. I almost spoke. The words were right there, on the tip of my tongue. To tear it all down, right then. But I looked at his unsuspecting face, and I saw my own careful work. All the hours. All the quiet resolve. It wasn't time. Not yet. Then came the final push. Evelyn was promoted. A new role, one that involved more responsibility, more company funds. I saw it announced in an internal newsletter he carelessly left on the counter. His pride, I imagine, was immense. Mine was different. It solidified my decision. This wasn't just about him anymore. This was about a system, a pattern. She was benefiting from his deception. And that, I decided, was unacceptable. The day arrived. I packed the dossier into a plain, unmarked envelope. Every piece of evidence, every meticulously recorded detail, carefully arranged. I double-checked the contact information for HR, for his direct supervisor, for the ethics committee. The weight of the envelope felt immense, a culmination of so much quiet effort. My heart was a steady drumbeat. No turning back now. The gears were turning. As I drove to the post office, a flicker of doubt. Was this truly the right path? The damage would be immense. Not just to him, but to his reputation. His future. To the life we had shared, however fractured. Was I becoming the very thing I despised? A destroyer? The rearview mirror showed only my own determined face. The rain began to fall, softly, mirroring my internal turmoil. Then I remembered the text messages. The lies. The stolen time. The doubt faded. I parked the car. The rain had softened to a drizzle. I walked to the blue mailbox, the kind with the wide, open slot. My hand didn't tremble. My breath was even. I pushed the envelope through. The soft thud as it landed inside felt definitive. Final. It was done. The year of waiting. The year of watching. All culminating in that single, quiet action. The air felt lighter. Or perhaps heavier. I couldn't tell the difference. The call came 2 days later. Not to me, but to him. I heard his end of the conversation, muffled through the study door. The shift in his voice, from casual confidence to strained confusion. Then anger. Then a desperate, pleading tone. He came out, face pale, eyes wide. He didn't say a word to me. He just started pacing. His world, I could tell, was already beginning to tilt. The first tremor. He tried to deny everything, of course. To me, to his company. But the evidence was overwhelming. He was suspended, then fired. Evelyn, too, faced consequences. Her promotion revoked, her position terminated. His career, the one he had built with such meticulous care, dismantled in a single week. The quiet life we had, it shattered. But it was already shattered, wasn't it? Long before I touched the pieces. He moved out. Evelyn moved cities. Our comfortable house, once a fortress, became just a house. Empty rooms. Quiet hallways. The routines, they're gone now. Replaced by a new kind of silence. A silence I chose. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. But the quiet certainty of justice, of having played the long game, of watching the pieces fall exactly where I intended, that was its own kind of satisfaction. And it was enough.